CMO confessions. You've been having several conversations with them. What are you picking up from them? What are the trends? What are their fears? What are their hopes, their dreams?
These wonderful conversations about leadership. In HR terms, most people understand that most people are happy with two qualities, and that's contribution, recognition. The new layer on top of that is authenticity, in whatever shape or form that is, whether it's having that ability to say, hey, I don't know, you don't know, but we're going to figure this thing out.
I added in which is linked to the fourth one, which is vulnerability. But contribution and recognition are two things that the marketing profession have been robbed or stripped of. The ability to actually make a difference. And when that difference is made, to even be recognized for it, other than winning an award at Cannes or all the wrong indicators. What is the importance of the color orange?
When we launched the business colors were orange and gray. What are you supposed to do as a business owner? My wife and I bought all these orange shirts, and when I would go around and do speaking, or when I got my first photo shoot, I had it in an orange shirt. I got my first international paid speaking gig in Brussels, Belgium. But they said, Joe, there's one problem. You have to wear a black tuxedo. Didn't wear the orange, went up, did the speech, and I come down off stage. I had 3 people, I kid you not, Joseph, that came up to me and said, why aren't you wearing orange? And I'm like, well, now I get it. That's true. Because every picture of me online, I was wearing the color orange. And I said, I think this is a thing. And I said, well, maybe this is a business opportunity. And from that moment on, off the deep end in orange. If you look in my closet, it's like the scene from Pulp Fiction when they open up the briefcase and it like shines an orange bright light out of it.
But you as a founder are often focused on the product or the service that you're developing, and you have to recognize you're building a thriving, sustainable business. A startup is the only job where the entry-level position is leader. So you're coming into the startup, you're the leader, you're the CEO, you got to manage all those people. And maybe that's easy when there's 8 or 10 people and they're all your friends, and maybe we're sort of like just building like a thing here. But as you start growing the company, 20 people, 50 people, 1,000 people, you recognize that you need to manage them very differently. You need to manage them as a team. You need to manage them as individuals. And you have all these different tools that are at your disposal that you may not know about. And then you also have to worry about your own self-care, because founders, entrepreneurs are 30% more likely than their counterparts to have anxiety and depression. So you've got to be really careful about taking care of yourself.
By trying often, the monkey learns to jump from the tree. And this proverb is really about consistency, repetition, and eventually gaining mastery. So just like the monkey tries, falls down, struggles, and eventually learns how to jump, not just from one tree to another tree, but to make the tree its world.
On one hand, it is the ability for the monkey to truly be alive, to live, to swing, to soar, to move almost in a way that transcends anyone on the ground. But at the same time, it's also part of survival.
You jump out of a tree long enough, you're going to have some good landings. And I guess it's all about good landings that propel you to your next steps.